Hey everybody, how are y'all doing this wonderful Wednesday? What day is this? Is this Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. So I hope everybody is doing fantastic. I hope the stream is also going well because I know I'm running this through I'm on Facebook right now as well as being on YouTube. So we're trying to dual stream this thing at the same time. So we'll see how that actually works out. But how is everybody doing? How are y'all doing? And by the way, I see you shout out Watch Dogs there, Paul. That's my wife's favorite game, so shout out to you. Hey, Max. Hey, God Herc, Tanner, Oregon, Paul Storr, Anthony Garcia, Clayton Fennell. Welcome, everybody. John, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. Today is it's a first. Doing a charity stream. Hopefully everybody contributes to the charity. I'm going to be promoting it throughout the day. Now, you don't have to donate directly to the charity that I am particularly promoting. This is a friend of mine, Gene, came to me with this, and this is something that he is doing, raising money to combat homelessness in Austin, Texas. You, of course, can donate to any charity, but my goal today is to have some fun, answer some Star Trek Fleet Command questions, help with the game, and raise money for charity. Link will be in the description. Also, the link is in the chat box. And the link finally is literally whenever you ask for it. And then that's what the window looks like that over to the right. So if you're curious, wonder how to donate, or if you want to help out, well, this is how you can do it. It's Christmas time, it's the holidays, and now it's the best time to help out. So I'm going to help y'all be better at Star Trek Fleet Command, and y'all help the world be better at fighting homelessness. So, how you doing, Adrian? How are you doing? John says, great, drop the game, never been happier. Well, hopefully you're happy by hanging out with us, because I'll tell you, I still play the game, and I still love the game. And that's a fact. I don't know what to do with that, though. What do you want me to say? It's cool that you don't like the game anymore. That's not a problem. But, and you're welcome to stay here. I want you to be here. But what do I do with that? What do I do with that? By the way, if you do donate to the charity, I can't tell. So there's two ways to do it. You can donate through my PayPal link, and I will donate it directly. Or if you make a donation, please send me a screenshot that you've done so. That way I can update the meter. Like I said, my goal is to raise $100 for charity. It might not seem like a lot, but I really feel like with our community, we should be able to do that now. John Patron, donate $100 to charity right now. Do it, sir. Do it. But if you have questions about the game, hit me up. Also, I got to share this out because I completely forgot to do that. I haven't shared this out on Facebook or the Twitch or anything, or the Discord. Tanner says, I've been playing this game for 5 months and still love it. I've been playing it for 2 years. By the way, I do appreciate that, John. I hope I do entertain you. That is kind of my goal. Even if you're not playing the same game as me, hopefully I can entertain you and you have fun. That should be the goal of gaming in general, I think. Not to be that came off oddly sarcastic. I'm not meaning to be oddly sarcastic. I really do think that should be the goal of gaming, but I feel like we lose that sometimes. So, you know what I mean? Does anybody else feel that way, or is it just me? Sorry, I'm typing right now if you're wondering why the click is happening and not me answering questions. And there we go. I got to share that. Now I can actually devote my time to right here. Paul says a year and a half in, I still remember my mistakes before level 25. Clayton says you're entertaining. The wife and kid bits are awesome. Also, damn you, the D3 is a grind. Sir, if you think the D3 is a grind, have I got news for you on other ships? Not to be a Debbie Downer, but have I got news for you? It only gets worse. Take that how you will. Still love the game, by the way. And also, let me know how the quality is on the stream, because it looks kind of blurry for me, but I also don't have it pulled up on YouTube. It's just kind of there. So y'all let me know. Donnie says, question, can you explain how morale works, helps in battles? Sure, Donnie. Because he says it's not coming through on YouTube, but I don't know. Whatever. But either way, morale is a very, very interesting, very unique proc. So you have 3 unique procs. You have Burning, Morale, Hull Breach. Hull Breach. Dang it, you asked about Morale, and I listed all of them except that one. So Morale works by, obviously, you have officers that work on top of Spock, but in the background, what it does is gives you a boost to your piercings. That'd be armor piercing, shield piercing, and your accuracy. Now, it's not a significant boost. It's a small boost, but that little boost does help the mitigation values a little bit. And you can find this by if you do a battle without Morale on one ship, and then you do a battle with Morale on this next on the same ship on another battle. And what you do is, though, you keep everything the same. Same officer loadouts, make sure the stats are the same. So if you take off Morale, then make sure the stats stay the same. So you still have like your 300% defense bonus if that's where it's at. And then compare, and you'll notice mitigation values are slightly different. That's what Morale gives you when it activates. So a fun little tidbit there that I made a video on that a couple months ago, I think. A couple months ago. But yeah, it's a very interesting little added benefit that you get with Morale, that you get added benefits with Hull Breach, you get added benefits with, Burning, but the mitigation change for Morale is another one of the reasons that makes it so strong. Not that the others aren't strong, because you do have some really strong officers now, like Giorgio with her Burning, which was funny. I had a conversation with a dev yesterday, and I was like, yeah, now if you could just make Nero work this way, because this is how Nero works. And the dev's response was, well, I'm glad we both understand how Nero works. And I was just like, cool, thank you. Hey, Laromi, how are you doing? I'm glad you saw it on Facebook. No problem, Donnie. No problem at all. I'm glad I could help. That's like I said, that's my goal, is to help out. And Donnie asked that question on Facebook. It's weird. I've got 3 screens going. I'm trying to go all out. Also, we can raise money for charity. And all that I ask is if I answer one of your questions, donate like $1 to charity. Send me proof that you donated so I can update the board, because I'd love for this to say $100 after today, and that'd be great. Best hostile crew from Clayton. Oh, that's an easy one, buddy. That's an easy one. This one right here. Look at it. Pike, Moreau, Chin if you're fighting battleships or explorers, or Pike, Moreau, Talon if you're fighting interceptors. So like right now, I need to put my auger on and go do my dailies and kill some. Also, no, what I need to do is change this music. It's a little bit too calm. I need a little bit something more funky. How about, let's try this. Yeah, a little bit better. But I'm gonna go out and do some grinding. But Pike, Moreau, Talon's gonna be your best. Now, I did do a video, if y'all caught it, probably a month ago now, where I went over how I use 3 different hostile crews to get 3 different things done at one time, if I want to be the most efficient. Because I'm working and talking with y'all, I'm probably only going to use 2 of them, because I don't know if I can multitask that much, but we'll try. We'll try what we can anyway. Anyway, moving on along. Paul says Chen for energy and enemies and Talon for physical. Well, for kinetic, make sure you're very specific. Doug says, why is max morale not as good for grinding hostiles? Because of how it works. All morale is doing is giving you a bonus to the ability to not lose your shields. That's the best way to describe it. Morale just keeps your shields up. If you're running max morale with Spock is what I'm assuming you're gonna. So that's just keeping your shields up, which what shields do is shields absorb 80% of damage and allow 20% of damage to pass through and go to your hull. So the reason that like Pike Moreau Chen works so well is the Pike Moreau synergy bonus, teaching moments, increasing the effectiveness of all officers by 60%, and then you have Chen, which mine's still not maxed, which is a reduction to hostile damage. So it's better to take that damage close to 0 as you can, so you take less damage, whereas the only thing morale is doing is keeping your shields up. But it's still very good. It's just not as effective as a Pike Moreau Talon or a Cadet Uhura Cadet McCoy Talon because of how they're working. They just work 2 different ways. What device am I playing on? My computer. So this is screen 1, screen 2, screen 3, and then phone if needed for something. Stevie says, hey, Rev, took your advice from last stream and got enough BPs for the Vidar. Just hit level 25. What ship should I go for now on the event store? D3, Hijack, Legionnaire, Mayflower, or for Giorgio? You should go for Giorgio! You will use her a lot more in the game than you will a Hijack ship, that's for sure. Remember, you can't scrap Hijack ships. Hijack ships are there forever, and you can't do anything with them. So, that's, just keep that in mind. They're not bad, you just can't do anything with it. You can't scrap it. And that's the big difference that I try to tell people about it compared to, say, the, and by the way, I'm looking on the screen because I'm trying to pull that link up. If I can get somebody to help me out, I'm going to paste it. If y'all could just periodically, like every 5-10 minutes, help me make sure that link gets shared. That is the link to the charity that we're trying to raise some money for. And anybody who wants to help out with that link would be greatly appreciated. No force or anything there. Like I said, this is not a you have to give money or you're a terrible person, but any little bit does help as we try to help fight homelessness in Austin. And if you don't want to help fight it in Austin, then donate to a charity in your own local community. I'm really big on helping out. I think it's very important. So next question, I'm actually going to pull from Facebook because I like that we got people on Facebook. And actually, Facebook watchers like Zach and Donnie, if y'all would do me a favor and share this to the Star Trek Fleet Command group, because I haven't even done that. I'm so bad at what I do. I'm supposed to be a professional streamer, and I suck at this. But Zach says, I've been wondering, since I just got the D4, does the ship ability continue to stack even when hull breach doesn't proc for a round, or does it start over? No. All right, so it does. I mean, this is going to turn into a tangent on D4s. So let me pull up my D4 in the background so we can actually see what we're talking about. So here's my D4. It's a tier 5, so it's kind of a semi-baby. But Relentless Hunting. As long as the opponent has a hull breach, the D4 increases its weapons damage by 13% every round. So that is cumulative, and the effect does stay even when hull breach stops and then continues once it restarts. But I gotta throw this out there. Unlike the Enterprise and the Augur, you don't build your D4 around this. The D4 is actually not that good for this ability. The speed of the D4 is great, but this increase is actually really bad. This increase is not as good as what Decius by himself will give you. So loading your crews out it's more advantageous on the D4 to say load out an anti-Federation crew to go after an Enterprise with Decius, or to load out a crew to fight an Augur specifically for fighting interceptors than it is to focus on a critical setup of hull breach for a D4. Remember, hull breach gives you a background boost to critical damage, and that background boost is pretty significant. However, the D4 only has 2 weapons, and they do fire twice each, but you get 2 shots a round. So even if you're getting a small boost to your overall DPR, you don't have enough weapons to really take advantage of that if you're hitting criticals all the time. So my advice is, even on a critical build for a D4, don't focus on the ability of the D4. Shout out Alex Davis, Reserve 15. How y'all doing over there on the Facebook side of things? Stevie, you're welcome. I'm glad I answered your question. Paul says, hint about shields morale with Spock. If your farm don't take your shield down, you don't need it. This is also true. Yeah, that only benefits you if your shields are actually going down. And Michael, I'm playing on an emulator. It's an Android emulator that lets me play here.
In time, you will call me.
Also,
Master.
somebody just followed the Twitch channel, so I appreciate that. I didn't realize the sound alerts are on, but anyway, let's get to grinding in the background as we answer questions about the show. Zach, no problem. Like I said, the only thing I ask is that if you're currently watching this, whether it's on YouTube or it is on Facebook, share this out with your Discord, with your Alliance, whatever. I'm here to answer questions and raise money for charity. That's what we're here to do today, and hopefully we can do that together. Let's go ahead and hit this level 38. See what other questions we can earn to. James says, almost have enough for my Saladin thanks to this event. Also got the Stella finally, as well as the Vidar. Congratulations, James. That's a heck of a haul. Like, you talk about feeling like you can't complete things in this game, and then to get that much, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. So congratulations. That's great. Good job. To get 3 ships, you're going to feel like this is a whole new game. I mean, and it kind of is, to be completely honest with you. It is a whole new game now. It is. All right, now it's time for me to hit another Hostile. Lots of them to hit. Also got to hit this button a lot today. Was it 60 times we have to do this? I have to do this? I am way behind on my battle pass, by the way. Don't judge me. Yeah, 60. Oof. Ray says, hey Rev, what's a good crew for PvP for the Vidar at tier 6.5? I'm using Gorkon, Azabur, and Sharvanek. Well, as I say all the time, when it comes to officers, it really depends on what you have. There's not a blanket answer to give you. I can tell you that for the Vidar, you know, the Borg crew, if you've got 5 of 10, you know, 8 of 10, 9 of 10, is a pretty decent little PvP loadout, because 5 of 10 is a mitigation changer. And then you have an officer boost between 2 different officers for attack and health. But it depends on what you have. I mean, hell, you could run max morale on that Vidar and get good results. You know, it's all about what you have. And that comes down to honestly contacting me on Facebook and sending me pictures of your crews, and then letting me go through all your crews and go, hey, this is what you use and this is why. I also do like one-on-ones with people. I go to alliance servers and I go to, you know, entire server discords and help educate people on these things. So if you think that your server would be interested in that, hit me up on Discord. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Next up is, let's see, Laromi says, missing Redux keys. Do we contact customer support to get them? Yes, you do. Contact customer support. There has been a calamity of errors, which is not a shocker because we are playing Star Trek Fleet Command. Jack says, the best PvP crew with crappy officers on the Saladin and Enterprise. Jack, that doesn't tell me anything, sir. Jack, you got to be specific. What do you have? Define crappy officers, because that could be you're still running the cadets, and if you're running the cadets with an Enterprise, well, then you're just in trouble. I can tell you this, no matter what, you better have Purple Kirk for that Enterprise, or that Enterprise is pointless. Let's see. Is that Rain Bergan? Says, hey Rev, I just got my first Saladin. How should I crew it? Only epics I have are Kirk, Gorkon, and Carol. At least he's a little bit more specific in some of them. So do Gorkon, Kurla, and Votlin. Gorkon, Kurla, Votlin. Try that out. See how it works for you. But you should really be focusing on officers. And Kevin, yeah, great. I will definitely stop by servers. I will say that because I'm in so many Discord servers, it's best to, you know, definitely if you want like the most help, schedule a time for me to get with your people, and we have like a big meeting, and we'll check that out. But you keep trying to click my claim chest. Oh man. So what I've actually been thinking about doing is just saving them up till I get like 1,000 and making a video. Because a lot of people don't. One person saved up 10,000 chests, which was super impressive. I thought that was super impressive. So I might do that. And that's going to bug a lot of people during my streams, though. Jack says I have Epic Kirk Con 5. 5 of 10. Are you saying those are the epics that you have? So actually, Jack, if that's what you have, literally the 3 epics that you just listed, throw those on the Enterprise. 5 of 10 is Captain, Kirk on the side, and Con on the side. Throw that on your Enterprise. That's going to give you morale for the shield regeneration of the Enterprise. That's going to give you the mitigation bonus of 5 of 10. And then ultimately, you should rock it on out. Rock it on out with Con. Give you some criticals. Gregor says, how do you get more Borg shards? Be specific. What are you talking about? The officers? Are you talking about the ship? Specifics? I know I'm going to get on some people's nerves talking about how I need specifics. Oh man. Mark Rose says, stop helping people with crews. PvP is much easier when they have horrible crews. This is true. It is. But you know what? Today only is the day that I'll help you if you donate money to charity. How about that? If you donate money to charity, I'll help you. But if you don't, I'm only going to give out bad crew information. New rule as requested by Mark Rose. Donate to charity if you want good officers. If you want bad officers, ask questions. There you go. And if you do donate to the link that I'm providing, simply just send me a screenshot that you did donate. Let me know so that I can throw that in the bar below. Because it'd be really sad if we end the stream and it says it's 0 out of 100. Like, we play Star Trek Fleet Command here. Let's not pretend like y'all aren't rich as hell. All of y'all are rich. You have money. You play Star Trek Fleet Command. It's an expensive game. So I'm just messing with some of you. Some of you, I'm not. Gregory says, how do you get more Borg charge? 5 of 10. Okay. So if we go into our officers menu, the only current way is in your regular recruits. Now, if you notice in the premium recruit and the ultra, there's an ability to get 5 of 10. The odds obviously are super low, but that is currently the way to get that. You just got to grind on through these. Now, you can see I just did a regular pull and I got 2 uncommon Borgs, which I actually use both of those, and I didn't get 5 of 10, but that's the way how. And I'm saving up. I have 34,000 ultras that I'm saving for. I'm hoping when a new officer comes out for a new series that I really like, that way I can drop it all on that. And then I really need more discovery tokens because, yeah, well. Also, I hate that there's regular officers in here. Like Spock, why is Spock in here? I don't need more Spock. I've got Spock maxed. Get him out of here. I don't need Pike. I just want the new people. I want Giorgio. I want Tyler. I want Saru. Get these out of here. Get these out of here. You got 120 pull of Marcus. Congratulations. That's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. Let's get back out of here and get back to grinding these reds. Hey, Dustin. How you doing? How are you? I also need more officer XP. I am getting dangerously low. Dangerously low on officer XP. Alright, so let's see what other questions we can find. James says, been a free player here besides a few $5 packs I bought in the beginning. Then you're not free. You're not free to play. You spent $5. That's not free. But I do get what you're saying, though. Yeah, so that's cool. Like I said, you don't have to spend money in this game. You definitely can free play this game, which is so weird for a lot of people to hear. You just got to be very decisive in what you do. You got to be very particular in your choices, and you have to strategize. You can't just randomly go out, or else you're going to get whacked because somebody with $10,000 in their account just bought everything. But you can definitely free to play this game. It's a grind. It's a grind. Tanner says he spent $200. I'm not gonna lie, I've spent several $100s easily. I have multiple accounts, but okay. So Alex says, which officer would you put with Philip Giorgio and Ash Tyler? Alex, depends on what ship I'm on, but you could go full on damage build and put DC as Ash Tyler and Giorgio together on like an auger and go full on. That way the DC is giving you another boost to your kinetic weapon, your obliterator, and then Ash is really helping out those energy weapons. You're just going full on damage boost. You could also run 5 of 10 as captain so that you get a mitigation bonus, and then Giorgio and Ash Tyler for the damage bonuses. There's a lot of different things that you could do. Depends on your ship, depends on the officers that you have, but there's 2 different crew loadouts to run and how they work. Daniel says new ships coming soon. Always. You actually just got a brand new ship, the sarcophagus ship, which I don't have because I'm not spending $300 on that. I would much rather spend $300 on charity than $300 on the sarcophagus ship. Yeah, it's cannot believe they really put that thing out there for $300. That ship is not it's not good. It literally has one purpose, and even in that purpose it struggles because it's so slow. So it may not even get to the target it's trying to go to. You might try to get it to the node to sit it on there, and then you get popped by a freaking Vidar. I mean, what are you going to do with that? So I can't believe. Now, if you want to spend $300, it is your money. You buy that sarcophagus ship. You own it. You love it. But I would never. Jeremy, yeah, they did make some slight changes, but it's still not that great. Come on, we'll go in and look at it right now. We'll go into as soon as it loads. We'll load into the Star Trek Fleet Command. Ooh, Mark says he runs Giorgio, Ash, and a Max DJ Aoki, which is another really good loadout. Not a lot of people have a Max DJ Aoki, so I don't always get to recommend it. But he is essentially, he's Zao. He's Romulan Zao. So now if you go into your details screen, Impulse is 80, which is still slower, by the way. This is still slower than an auger. Still slower than an auger. So it's still an extremely slow battleship. It's just not as slow. So even though they did improve it, and I will say they did, it's still not that good of a ship. It's not worth $300. Let me put it this way. If you were to just buy an Enterprise in packs at level 34, it's $1,000. So now you have to convince me Sarcophagus ship is worth 30% of a real Enterprise monetarily. And it ain't. It ain't to me. Simplify gardening. First of all, jealous of your check mark. And second of all, definitely agree. Definitely agree. Would not do that myself. You just came back to talk about Snuffleupagus, I guess. Looks like trash. Oh, the Sarcophagus, the Snuffleupagus, whatever you just said. Yeah, I actually don't think it looks like trash. I love the design, and I liked it in Discovery. But I don't like what it does. It's just not good. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. All right, let's go ahead and pew here. And down goes Fraser. Let's go do another one. I gotta do so many of these. And then I still gotta do my swarms. I gotta do my Borg. So much to do. No problem, Simplify. I gotta find out how I get my cool check mark like you, man. I gotta be cool like you. Gotta be cool like you. By the way, Facebook, help me out. Let's get to 10 viewers. Share this out on the Star Trek groups. Share this out on the Star Trek groups right now. If you don't, then you're mean. And you don't love me. And you don't love me. All right. You ever get weirdly distracted? I just did. I got weirdly distracted. It will come out. Keep at it. You're making great content. Well, I appreciate it. Hopefully we get to 100,000. I will say, and I'll tell y'all now, y'all be the first ones to hear this. I've stopped playing Eve Echoes. Not because the game's bad. I never really... This is going to sound lame. I didn't make any friends. Like, the people, the community, it never meshed. But I am playing Marvel Strike Force now, which is fun. I enjoy that. I don't even know if that'll work, but... So, it's Star Trek Fleet Command, and now Marvel Strike Force, the two main games I'm playing. I've also been streaming Battlefield 3. I don't know if everybody's been watching me. I've been enjoying some FPS. I haven't done FPS in forever. But that's been kind of fun. So... Dust says I'm mostly free to play, so I didn't want to waste a lot. Skip level 26 ships. Yep, most people do. I actually don't recommend building the level 26 ships until you're level 34 and can scrap them so that you can start preparing for 4-star materials and get free primes. But that's me. That's if you are a very slow playing player, it kind of sucks to not have a faction ship, but at the same time, it's not a super useful ship. I love the D3 still, but and Mayflower can be okay for grinding like swarms every day. But Grudging says, I think Eve is a better game, but you make less friends. I'd agree. If I had to compare side by side Eve Echoes versus Star Trek Fleet Command as a game, taking away the fact that I love Star Trek, Eve Echoes is a better game. Community, not as good. Not as good. And community is very important to me. Like, I want to be able to hang out with people and have fun and talk and chat. And that's just not what's going on. So. Okay, let's see. Next here. Kill this level 40. Star Trek equal Eve. 1 Eve minus 999.9. I don't even know what that means, Douglas. I don't know what that means. Tanner says, I've been in so many alliances. Pick an alliance and stay. You don't find you a good active one that helps you out. Appreciate you, Robert, sharing it out. That's awesome, buddy. That's why you're a milestone follower. I don't even know what that means, but I appreciate it. I'm gonna like your comment on Facebook. Bam, with the love. Look at the love. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Next up, we'll kill this one over here. Let's see what else we got. Michael says, I have a tier 5 Vidar. Seeing you get max cargo on probes, I can't even get OPC in the OPC area. I have a low level 7, 8, 9. Hold on. And 9 of 10 Borg officers. No Pike in the cadets. You do have the cadets. Tier 5. That's a tricky one. Tier 5s, you might still need to be on 28s and be doing Cadet Uhura, Cadet McCoy, and Chin and hit 28s with that tier 5 Vidar. Try Talon. I honestly don't remember. Do I still... Hold on. I have 2 Vidars. Let me look. What we can do. So there's my main Vidar. And then here's my secondary Vidar, which is tier 3. Dang it, it's too low to help you out. You might be able to do 29s with Cadet Uhura, Cadet McCoy, Talon, and then fight the 29 Borg probes. Try both of those out and see if that works. Shout out to Simplify Gardening for the €10, pound, some monetary donation through this. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Craig, great to see you, man. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, Craig? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. It's good to see everybody in the voice chats and stuff, too. Talon for the Vidar. Yeah, Mark, it depends on what you're fighting. Depends on what you're fighting. Because it's all about the firing pattern. Because remember, the Borg probes have both types of weapons, and some of them have different firing patterns. I do appreciate Simplify. Now, you should know that $13, then minus 30% because YouTube fees. You know how that works. But I do appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. Let's see. Where is... I think I've got... Where are my Borg officers at? We'll go ahead and start working on that. There's 5. We can use that to find the rest of them. Boop. And that's defense. I always forget which one's which. There we go. So bam, bam, bam. But we actually, dang it, I need this one. Forgot synergy. All right, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to swap ships. And put our main Vidar up. Still, I'm very close to tier 8. I'm getting there. But I'm not quite there. I'm halfway. I'm going to make sure we got all of our officer slots full. We do. The bonuses, though, are terrible. Do we have any free officers to fix this? We could boost up health a little bit. Krell, I think, is an attack officer. He's a mix. Let's see DJ Oki. That's a little bit of help. I mean, I don't have any good officers here. What's Shar? Shar's health. I can do some health boosting. There's our bigger bonus for our health. All right, we'll just run that, and then we'll head on out and start killing some things. Start doing some pew pews. And we'll send this out to some 29s. I said sorry I wasn't detailed enough. Philippa Tyler on Explorer. Who else for max DPR? So if you're running Philippa Giorgio and Ash Tyler, which Explorer and in terms of maximum DPR, then Decius. It depends on how long the fight is. If you're running shorter fights, then Khan might be more beneficial. If it's long fights, then Decius is going to be more beneficial. I'm sorry. I can't use words apparently today. Let's give a shout out to my Admiral X for helping me out. Cool. Shout out to whoever the heck that is. John Summer says, hey, I tried Eve. I found it really difficult to grind up my ships as a casual without getting popped and losing everything. I didn't have that problem, but I do understand that problem. And unlike Star Trek Fleet Command, you don't get it back unless it was like a trainer or a freebie. So it's kind of a rough one there. But like I said, it's I have nothing against the game. It's just I'm playing Battlefield 3 and Marvel Strike Force and enjoying those more. So, I mean, you've only got so many hours in the day, and life is short. Play video games you actually enjoy. Play video games you actually enjoy. Just as I tried the Cadet crew with Chen, my Vidar is only tier 2. I got more cargo with 5 of 10, 7, and 8. Yes, if you have these at certain tiers, this is a good crew. It depends on where you're at. So the tricky thing with Borg probes is the answer varies based on your tier and which probes you're hitting on what officers to use. Like what I'm going out with right now, I will get 200 and something thousand cargo and go home because the way my shots are going to work, I'll show you the battle logs when we get there. I'm going to have several fights where they don't even get a shot off. I'm just going to one-shot them so I don't take any damage. You'll see in a second. You'll be like, dang, huh? That's so cool. How you do that? That's how I do that. That's how I do that. right, let's see what else we got here. 2 minutes I get to show off my Vidar. Y'all don't let me forget to do my helps, y'all. I'm really bad about that. I need to finish this event. Ben Patino says, Ops 31 with a tier 8 Saladin. Just like FedRep and working on another. Should I try to repair -2 million? Yes. Gosh. I'm going to tell you right now. If you ask the question, should I try to pull back from -2 million? The answer is always going to be yes. Never going to be no. You should always be dual faction grinding, and you should always work towards tri-faction lock. Always. Forever. Never ask again. Always do it. Always, 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 always. Always. Take it. Do it. Do it. Just do it. And then after you do, donate to that charity. You go donate to that charity. You give them $5 of your money. I appreciate when y'all donate to me. Go help out charity. Help out the charity. And let me know you did it so I can update the bar below. If you don't tell me and I don't update the bar and we don't donate $100, I don't even know if I'm going to make a video today. I mean tomorrow. Because if I make a video today, it comes out tomorrow. I don't know if y'all earn the video. Y'all have to earn the video. So if you want to earn the video for tomorrow, donate to charity. Do it. T-Rex says, TR says, I haven't even locked a single faction yet. I'm level 28. You know what? That's okay at level 28. If you're dual faction grinding, take your time. If you're not dual faction and you haven't locked one by level 28, you're slacking. And now I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. Clayton says, dual is insane. I'll donate after this. No problem, buddy. As long as you donate, that's all that matters. Help out the people. People need help and we deserve, or they deserve our help. So. All right, we got our Vidar here. So 800k Vidar versus, whoa, screen glitch. Please tell me y'all all saw Enterprises. Was that just me? Did I just have an aneurysm? Promise I just saw nothing but Enterprises. I also focus on which targets I hit, by the way. TR says, I'm very disappointed in him. Well, I am extremely disappointed in you. How dare you not play exactly how I tell you to? Like, you, sir, shouldn't even unsubscribe and get off my channel. Please don't do that. Stay with me forever. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just joking. Just joshing. So now let's look at a battle log. I've gotten 2. So let's take a look at them. All right, so it didn't look like I took anything here. So let's see. Round 1. And there's 7 of 10 working. 90% chance of adding 2 shots to a weapon. And then bam. Bloop, bloop. And gone. Didn't even get a shot off. And then I got 1100 thanks to this young lady with her plus 40% to resources dropped. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Saving on repair bills, it's basically free stuff. It's free stuff. Look at it. That's awesome. Oh, TRC is 4 million from locking Fed, -2 from the other 2. I was given terrible advice when I started. The advice that everybody should be given when they start this game is watch Rev Deuce. There's nobody else. There's just nobody. It's just me. Watch Rev Deuce. He will lead you along the path. I will. I'm very glad to help some of y'all that have been helped. You're welcome. Is the Discovery worth upgrading? That's what Donnie asked on Facebook. Donnie, I would say yes. Especially once you get past level 30. The Discovery is only good for its summoning ability, but that summoning ability is useful. So if you got Discovery, work at that, get it. The summoning is very useful. So I will just say that. That's what I'll say. I think I've killed enough of those. Yeah, I've got... Nope, I gotta kill 4 more. 4 more. I actually was tri-faction and then I killed it because I forgot that I wasn't locked on Klingon, and I went and accidentally killed my ROM by doing a bunch of missions. So now I got to go fix it. I got to fix it. So, like, look at my factions, man. I'm so disappointed in myself. Like, look at this. Respected. 9.5, and then I drug this back down to negative 700. I did a big whoopsie. Simplify, there wasn't as of a few hours ago when I was on the Discord. I do believe Panic was addressing that today, but I haven't checked up on it. I mean, obviously they're going to fix it, but yeah, see, I actually don't have a discovery on this tune, and that's what I'm going to be working on first, is this right here, is getting a discovery. So like, bam. I'm going to do it right now in front of your faces. I actually don't remember how many BPs I have, so I got to be careful I don't overspend and get another one. So I just bought 75 shards, which I got to give credit. This is very cheap. This is very cheap. Yes, you only need 5 more. Yeah, only need 5 more. Don't buy more. Buy one. Uno mas. And y'all are asking, how do you not have the discovery? Well, because I didn't pay for it and because I didn't finish that battle pass. So now I do. Now we can start building the discovery. But I've actually got a ton of parts for the discovery saved up because I've still been doing the other missions. I haven't. Anyway, summoning is the only thing that matters on the discovery. So, and building. Look at her. I will say the design is interesting. I love Star Trek Discovery, so build and help out. Bam. Lewis says, I would love getting the USS Defiant NX 74205. I love how you included the NX just for loving sake. That was very kind of you. But yes, I would also love the Defiant. Deep Space Nine is my second favorite Star Trek series of all time, followed only by the amazing Star Trek Enterprise. Yep, it's underrated. I said it. The original series sucks. The Next Generation is the best. Thank you, Mark Rose, for sharing out the donation link. I appreciate it. If anybody has donated to the charity, please let me know. Or if you've donated to a charity because of the stream, doesn't even have to be the one that we're promoting. If you donate to a charity right now, please let me know, because I would love for our followers to have raised $100 for charity. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I literally ask you to be nice to people. Yeah. Did I see the new Thai avatar released today? But let's see what you're talking about. I don't see a Thai. Oh, you meant the tricorder. Yeah, the communicator. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Following the theme of what I've been saying, like, there's also going to be a Kirk avatar, I believe, right? A Kirk avatar coming? Like an original series Kirk? Let's check real quick in the news section. Just as I loved Enterprise, is what got you into Star Trek. Okay, so season 2 and season 3, I don't really enjoy that much of Enterprise, but I absolutely love 1 and 4. It's somewhere here in the news. Where is it at? It's one of these leaderboards that's going to pay out a couple. There's Captain Tilly. There's the full epic Lorca, which I wish I had. Because Lorca's been fixed, by the way, for those that didn't know. Lorca's been fixed. And you could have sworn it's in the holiday TOS missions. Those are the tokens we're doing. And there it is. TOS Kirk Avatar. Bam! The original series Kirk Avatar, which I know a lot of you old folks out there are really excited about. Like, you want William Shatner in this game. Well, this is how close you're going to get getting him. Trek the halls. Clayton says frames and avatars are Scopely snake oil. Okay, to be fair, anything cosmetic in any game is the same thing, so it's not like it's just Scopely. Every game I play does this. All of them do. Like, you play Rust, and there are skins that you can buy to put on your weapons. I mean, it's normal. I'm not going to get mad at them for little microtransactions like that. Make y'all money. Make y'all money. Is Lorca better for Hull Breach crew than Gorkon? Equal, Joe. Lorca is just as good as Gorkon. Not better, not worse. Whereas Giorgio is better than Nero. Yeah, Laromi, Rust. I just don't have time to play Rust. Rust is so time consuming. Like, for me to build a legit base in Rust takes 4 to 6 hours. And, yeah. Simplify says microtransactions where they make most of their money. Transactions are where they make most of their money. If I showed y'all how much Scopely made, y'all be like, oh my God, what? That's so much money. I think they made $9 million in November on Star Trek Fleet Command Bot alone. Yeah, Tyler, I just mentioned those. It's funny enough, I literally just mentioned those. It's like crazy timing that she must have just walked in here. And let's just kill the 650. Norman says, oh yeah, I play more Battlefield. Wait, you play Battlefield 3? Which Battlefield do you play? Which Battlefield do you play? Dust says it's cool. I win the Powerball tonight, I'm going to be a big whale. If you win the Powerball and I don't get your money and Cherry doesn't get your money, then I'm going to be a salty person. Yeah, I'm one of those people that tells you what to do with your money. What about it? Get over it. I am a weird personality. Man, we all look at me getting 16,000 probes and not taking any damage. I could actually go higher, but I don't mind here because I save on the repair bill. I save on the repair bill, guys. See, Battlefield 3 just got re-released for free, like through Origin and Amazon. So it's had a ton of people on the servers. I've been playing that one and having a lot of fun. Even though I played that 10 years ago. Does any not be a first? What does that mean, Paulo? What is that question supposed to mean? Put your words together in a discernible manner, sir, or we're going to have to use that TOS communicator to translate your text. Who is the biggest bad player in the whole game? There are, a few dozen level 50s. I mean, so there are some super whales out there who've spent some super money, if that's what you're asking. And if you like to spend money, I'm not mad at you for that. Do what you want with your money. It's yours. I'm just saying, I'm not spending that. Anyway, back to the comment sections above. Dustin, Neotech doesn't even have the biggest ships though, but she is huge. She was the first 50, if I remember right, but she wasn't the first with the 50 ships. She was the first level 50, I'm pretty sure. Paulo says Battlefield equal FIFA? What? FIFA is a game for soccer. That's not the same thing. What are you talking about? Grudge Student says, I got my Sally a couple days ago. Not sure if I like it. I hope you haven't gotten me into a bad spot. Grudging, literally, it's one of the best ships in the game. Nobody got you in a bad spot. Everybody here who has a Saladin will tell you it's one of the best ships in the game. Yeah, that's not even a debate, sir. So that's not even close. Like, it's not an argument. Like, don't doubt me. I'm insulted. Why would you doubt me? Why would you? Okay. Let's kill this over here. Dust says I went from a Vocalist to Sally, and man, the game got so much more fun. Bingo bango. Hey Ryan, it's Jensen. How you doing? Brett says Neotech is 76 million power. I'm aware. That's some crazy money spent. Y'all really don't want to know, because I do know how much money those people spent. Y'all don't want to know. It's a lot. FR says finally found some time to watch the stream. What have I missed? FR, you missed everything, bro. We gave away hints. We gave away tips, tricks. I gave away my soul. I mean, not wearing pants. So much happened that you missed. But it's okay. It's okay. So, we still love you. So, usual day. Actually, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, it's any day without pants is a good day. Any day without pants is a good day. Life lessons. There's always the replay. Uh-oh. Might have to take it down. I have to hide it. Hey, Richard Spin, how you doing? Hope I didn't just butcher your name. Says, I am Ops level 44 and still use my Saladin. Love that ship. Never going to scrap it. Amen to you, brother. Amen. Loving that comment. Bam. Liking it up. I love that I can like comments in Facebook Live. But I've only got 16 people watching there, so y'all are less important. Just kidding. Wow, I just got a whole bunch of help requests. Surely that helped me reach one of my goals. Are you kidding me? Is this just not... What? Man, it's going to take forever. And I'm not donating to the Alliance because I have limited resources. Is there a way to get rid of an old ship that you'll never use again? Yes, Michael. It's called the Scrapyard. It is called the Scrapyard. If you have not seen it, I have several videos about it, but it's this thing right here. It's extremely useful too, for several reasons. Check out my Scrapyard videos on the channel. You will appreciate them. But here's like, you know what? I've got one sitting here. I don't know why I have them, but let's scrap a Max Envoy. Here's what I get for scrapping a Max Envoy. 18 uncommon gas, 33 uncommon crystal, a little bit of trit. Mainly, though, you're doing it for the free uncommons. And then here's what a Max Fendra gives me. 12 and 22. And then here's what a Max Tala gives me. 43 and 24. Yummy money. Yummy, yummy. And then I've got a bunch of random ships. And then another Stella. And then a Kumari. And a whole bunch of ECS Fortunates, apparently. I don't know why. Why do I have a level 9 Orion Corvette? Who knows? Nobody knows. We're going to scrap it, though. Why not? Just so that we can send the help button out and help out our allies. Help out our allies. Dustin just giving love. I appreciate you giving love, Dustin. I want to give some love to you. Consensually. Let me love you. Is the cost of building worth it to scrap? Depends on what you're building, simp. I will say this. 2 stars a lot easier to get at higher levels, and if you need an extra 100 uncommon a week and you're willing to put in the grind, then yeah, it's worth it. Just as this is Draconian from Discord. What's up, bud? What are your thoughts about the impossibility of maxing Borg officers due to the active nanoprobe acquisition issue? You don't know what I think about that, sir? I currently lack like 30,000 probes to upgrade. Wrong screen. Let me take you back. Here's what I think about that, sir. Sir, let me answer your question. Sir, hold on. Uno momento per favor. Scrolly. Here's what I think. 1, 2, 3. That's what I think. I'm stuck. And it sucks. I hate the insane requirements to upgrade and grind these officers. I'm almost there, though. I'm getting close to my 5 of 10 to my next level. And why am I doing 5 of 10? Because this ability goes up. Oh, gosh. And it works for everything. It works for armadas. It works for hostiles. It works for faction grinding. But man, she's expensive. She is expensive. Like, I want to upgrade 7 of 10. I love 7 of 10. Good card. But nope. 5 of 10 is about to eat 5,000 independent credits and like 130,000 Borg stuff. Struggling with PvP crew for my board. Any good suggestions? Yeah, Teresa. What do you have? What do you have? If you would like, you can hit me up on Facebook. Send me pictures of your officers. And I will then tell you what you have that will best set on your Bortus. A lot of people, because the Bortus is a kinetic boat, even though it's a battleship, will run like Gorkon, Kurlakan to go for a critical build on the Bortus, which can be very useful. Just depends on what you got. Hit me up, and I'll be more than happy to help load you up with the best ships that I possibly can. Had another young lady yesterday who I helped, and then she sent me some battle logs this morning. I was like, yeah, you show them. She killed a Enterprise with her auger and was super proud. I'm like, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Justin, I just said that. 5 of 10 works for faction points. Though technically, I guess it works for scouts too, but I'm talking about for faction points. Like straight up, the points themselves. I guess I should have been more clear. So no, I didn't say that, Justin. Thank you for correcting me. Richard says, Con Max promotion cost me 25,000 independent credits. Richard, thank you for letting me know what you spent your Christmas money on, because it is ridiculous. It is very painful. Very painful. Chris says, can I have one shard of John Harrison for Christmas? That's all I want. Yeah, you and me both. I'd actually need more than one. But yeah, I don't have Harrison and would love to have him. Very good card, especially on a Saladin for base cracking. Who have you not unlocked? Simply 5 of 10? Which one? Which have you not unlocked? Poor Richard. I feel so bad that you... Man, that's some stupid high independent. Why is the cost so high? Like, the rent is too damn high. The rent is too damn high. That's what party I represent. Lewis says, I spent on Harrison. So far, so good. Glad you watched my video. If you're going to spend $100, he's not a bad spend. But, man, $100 for a single officer? Whew! Woo doggy. That's a lot of money. Woo doggy. Why do you look at loot before you attack? So the reason I'm looking at loot is because I want to do this as quickly as possible. That being fill out my cargo hold. So I only hit 700 and above. So I take less damage and I get more loot. It's just a thing. You don't have to do that. Clay says, or $100 of charity. I'm down for that. Somebody want to fill the charity bar up right now? $100 of charity? Y'all do that. Remember, send me a screenshot that you did it so I can update the bar. I would love y'all to support charity. You should do that. Support charity. All right. Going to go pew this one. Even though it's not 700. If I find another one, then I'll change up. Yep, like we want that one. Let's see if we can get there before 33 does. Probably not. Nope. So we'll just set up for this one, which was better than the previous one anyway. Just as I'm having trouble getting to lithium, I've started to mine PvE ships. Is there a better way other than hitting PvP? Nope. Raid people. Hit bases. Steal loot. And you're going to have to. So if you're one of those people that's like, I don't like to hit people, they worked hard for it, well, then you're not going to get any upgrades done. There's no good way to get dilithium. There's only a few events that pay it out. You need to start raiding. Take it from them forcibly. Forcibly. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve your protection. Take from them. Take it all. Scott saying not true. Well, Scott, you're wrong. I've got researchers that cost $60 million lithium. Please let me know what event's paying for that. Because the hostile bosses are very limited. You've only got so many of them. And then when those are gone, you're out of those little missions. Everybody likes to say the missions. I was done with those missions and they don't give me anything in the early 30s. That's not near enough. I've got entire researches that cost more than multiple hostile missions. So the answer is raid, and that's the only correct answer. What's my game plan for Borg lat ship? Scott, then your research is terrible. It's either that or you supplement the hell out of it with raiding. I'm sorry. I have a hostile mission right now. Let's see. Where is one? There it is. I've got 41. Pays out 5.6 million dilithium. That's literally nothing. Now, I realize that when you get to the upper levels, the dilithium goes down. But I'm telling you, man. Nope. Missions don't pay out enough. Not if you're going to actually progress and be research where it needs to be for you to be leveling up. It's not enough. Grex has been camping at 33 for months, maxing my ships and prepping for 34 and beyond. How much reserve, uncommon crystal, etc. should I have to make the jump? What ship do you want? If you want the Enterprise, Enterprise is 50,000 uncommon gas to max. it's 15,000 uncommon gas to get it to a decent tier where it's hitting pretty hard. So why do you keep your second account at Ops 28? So my second account is actually at Ops 26. My third is at 28. My fourth is at 14. My fifth is at I don't remember. I think like 8. And then there's 2 accounts that I've completely abandoned. 100% agree, Paulo. Bring on the Ferengi. Bring the Ferengi. Bring them here. Ora says I donate 50% of all the money that I've already paid to Scopely in the last year. Please collect it from Scopely. I'm certain I'll keep quite a few homeless people out of the street for good. Alright, I have nothing to do with Scopely money, so I'm not sure how I can do anything with that. If you'd like to donate to charity, though, I encourage you to do so. I encourage you to donate to charity more than you donate to Scopely. And I would do that no matter what for any game. As much as I love gaming, I do believe you should support charity. So, but I can't, like, what am I going to do with, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Scott says I'm not afraid to raid, but I can't do it effectively. Why not? Why can't you? It's easy. Crack a base, hit it with a horizon, take the loot. Donation link. I'm on break. Sweet, got you, Clayton. Thank you. Also, I need to check the music because I think it just ended. Yep, we need to start the music back over. If there's no music, then what's going on in life? There we go, a little funky. Richard says rating is good under 40, but okay, Richard, I love your point here, and this is why I've been preaching this so much lately. So Richard says rating is good under 40, but I need between 100 and 300 million deal for every single research at level 44. So Scopely forces the whales to spend money on research packs at my level. They give you 400 million to Lithium. Yup. One of the many reasons I tell people I'm not going to level 40, and I tell people it's not worth it. If you want to do it, you're going to have to spend money. And if you want to, cool. I am not going to in the 40s because I'm not spending that level of money to play a video game. I'm not. If y'all want to do it, awesome. And if y'all want to have that big bad Pilum and come wreck my base like Richard is going to have when he hits 46, cool. Hit me. I'm just not spending that level of money. I'm pretty sure my wife would literally kill me. No exaggeration, I would be murdered. Name says it takes forever for me to raid my Horizon with Stan. Has under 500k cargo. Those are rookie numbers, sir. You need to upgrade the Horizon. A maxed Horizon with Stan will be pushing you around 1 million. Get those rookie numbers up. That's the only argument people can make for the faction miners that I agree with. And that's that the extra raid capacity, which it does help. It does. Scott, a 1.4 million Sally is a really good freaking base cracker. What you talking about, man? That big gun is nutso. Like, people level 44 use the Saladin to crack bases. Richard says if I had to do it all over again, I would stay level 34 for 2 years. Richard, then do it all over again, man. Come hang out in the lower levels with me. Come do it. I've got plenty of accounts. You can come play with me. Clay says my wife is awesome. That his wife plays little and enjoys the video, and she loved the hair. Well, what I really need is your wife to comment more, so that my wife has this belief that nobody wants her in the videos. I'm like, no, they literally want your opinion. They want the fresh take, and they want the purple hair. So I need your wife to comment and convince her to come on more. So. Or I agree. He says, forget having to spend money. General advice, don't rush levels. Max out. I wouldn't even say max out everything, just because it's pointless to max out that base unless you have to, because it's not going to beat a Pilum or a Newton. And just enjoy being your level. Just chill out and enjoy. Lewis says, Doc Z and Epic had a gun upgrade the other day that took 360 days. A gun upgrade? Oh! The guns on the station. Okay, yeah, you're right. I was thinking ship gun. I'm like, what? What? Since when they put a timer on that? But yeah, you're right. On his base. Yep, they get ridiculous. I mean, I'm doing a dry dock, and I've been doing this dry dock for weeks. Do. But yeah, anyway, look at this. I'm at 63,000 probes, and I've barely taken any damage. I've taken, what, 15% damage? Tenacious says, hey, can you ask the devs to add a feature to convert our peace shields? Yeah, I have asked that, actually, Tenacious. Not that I'm saying your idea is bad. I think your idea is genius. But I have asked. Specifically, what I asked is that shields stack. As in, right now I have 1 day, 10 hours on this shield. So if I added 1 day, it shouldn't kill this shield and do 1 day. It should do 2 days, 10 hours. That's what I've asked for. That's what I push. Oh, 10-minute chest. Click. Oh man, 1,000 lithium. Wow. I can do so much with that. That's so much dilithium. Whoa. Huh. Here you go. Clayton says, I want shield on miners. Miners do have shields. Very small ones. And they blow up very quickly. Yeah, you try to take my OPC cargo rating from me, sir, you can get off my channel with that. You donate to charity and then get the heck out of here. Like, you donate to charity and go away. Richard says, I would say one thing to your wife. It's fun for her to get involved in STFC just to spend the extra time with you. This is a priceless time at a game. You have a bunch of expert advice on how to play. She can thank me later. And just FYI, Richard, she loves my daughter more than she loves me, but I do get what you're trying to say, and I agree. Spend time together as a family, do something fun together. She actually had me play her game the other night, Watch Dogs. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. You ever think Scope will ever change those chest or daily rewards? Change them how, Lewis? Maybe if we can get something put together and we can drive for change. Maybe. They have changed things at request. Tenacious, you are welcome, sir. Happy to help out. And that's why you support the channel. I appreciate it. I do. It means the world. Do. Let's see if I can do my refineries. Because it bugs me. I know the notifications bug y'all that I don't ever do my little red dots. So let's do some of these red dots. Great pull, Crystal. Fantastic. Let's see what gas. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Give me the commons. Oh, yeah. I love it. Common. Oh, four rare. I'll take those. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's commons. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love me some commons. Love me some commons. All right. Get these. And then when we get home, we can do these. Yeah, you see the refires work just fine, Huckleberry? You are right. They are. They're working fantastic. Never better. Do. All right, let's get over here. Kayla says they should change the rewards of the daily chest to level-based rewards. The current rewards suck. Oh, no argument here. Now, we'll counter that they are level-based. They're just terrible. Particularly for the whales. Like guys like Richard, who's talking level 44. The dailies don't even cover repairs of a single ship. At least my dailies still cover the repairs of a single ship. Like, the dailies become almost pointless at certain levels. And I think that's so stupid. That's so stupid. But it be how it be. I'm not saying we can't get it changed, but it is kind of stupid. By the way, if y'all got questions, I know we've been streaming for about an hour. What I'm going to ask y'all to do, because I'm going to have to go to the bathroom real quick, because, you know, I'm a human being and I drank a whole bottle of water, is share this out right now with your servers. Like, take the link, whether you're in Facebook or whether in YouTube, take the link, put it on your servers in-game and on Discord, because I want to answer some questions. I want some hard-hitting questions when I get back. It could be questions about new content, questions about the game, questions about my life, questions about why I don't wear pants, whatever you want. bring the questions. I will be right back. I promise it'll take like 45 seconds because I'm going to power pee. That's probably not healthy. If there's a doctor in the chat, please let me know if that's good for my prostate. Be right back. Uno momento, chair stream, por favor. Awesome! 45 seconds is up. Wasn't that a great 45 seconds, guys? That was great. Chair stream over. How was the chair? Did the chair behave? The chair behave? There we go. There's level 41 here. That scares me. 1.2 million Vidar. Oh gosh. Go away, sir. Leave me alone. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew Knifey was going to do it. Oh well, that's the risk you take when you go OPC. Alright. At least we could do our refinery on our Borg. And here we go. Another 1,400 down the bank. So, what questions, what answers do we need to provide? Oh, I see we got a couple on Facebook. Charles says, I've specifically said exactly the same thing about shield stacking. Yep. Continue to say that, by the way. If you say it enough, maybe they'll eventually listen. That's the goal. Does your wife think you're a weirdo? 100%, Hugo. Yep, 100%. In fact, what I found is that women in this millennia prefer weirdos. If you're a normal person, you're pretty much a loser. Sucks to be you. If you're out there like working an 8 to 5 and like you dress in like a polo shirt and khakis, yeah, you're a loser. Get out of here. Nobody wants you. You gotta be weird. Have some flavor in your life. You're like a boiled goose. You need a little hot sauce. You gotta be crazy. Be weird. Stick your finger in somebody's ear. Just do something stupid. Why not? Why not? Yeah, do it. Be better. EOS just says, with everything we need to mine, should scopely rebalance the amounts of docks available. No, they should just stop adding 4 million currencies in every update. That's what they should stop doing. I don't think they should add more docks. You could make the argument that they should make it to where you can use more ships in a dock, sure. But they should just stop adding currencies. Currencies are like normies, man. Like, they're there and there's too many of them. It's going to be a whole thing. This whole segment's now going to be devoted to normal people. Shout out normal people. Richard says, I have 48.4 million frequency modulators. Do I really need to keep killing 65 level 32 swarms every day, plus 75 every week on Swarm Sunday and collect more? Yes, you do. You actually need to reach 100 million and then post it so that you can brag that you have 100 million for no reason. That's what you need to do, Richard. TR says, why the name Rev Deuce? Because I used to be a reverend. I have not updated or held my credentials in 3 years now, but went to seminary, pastored at multiple churches, did all that. And pastor as in like I was youth leader, I was a media pastor, did several different things. But that's where the name came from. And it's just kind of stuck, you know? It is just kind of stuck. Salty language for a pastor? First of all, the Bible says nothing about salty language. Just FYI. If you were curious, not to make this a religious discussion, nary once did it say, thine shall not say the words that they said in Battlestar Galactica. And all right, no, I did not outgrow religion, unless you count people. People are annoying. And that definitely goes for religious people. But anyway. Sorry, Michael, that's not what that means, but you can use that if you want to. I need to kill this ship. Need to hit this 39, actually. I've already done this, but now I'm just kind of rep grinding because I'm trying to catch my Romulan back up because I'm so far behind. Rate a base live? If we can find one, sure. I doubt I find one up here. All these are going to be active. Yeah, like, that's obviously active. That's obviously active. Let's see what else we have. Aura says, insert a common Jehovah's Witness budgering joke. Wow. I was never a Jehovah's Witness. I will say this. Jehovah's Witnesses, nothing to do with their, like, in terms of theological beliefs, but extremely helpful people. Like, they will come to your house and paint your siding, and Mormons will too, which I think Mormons prefer just to be called Latter-day Saints now. I don't think they like the term Mormon anymore. But Cod Scrub says, who do I crew Pike with? Pike, Moreau, then Chin or Talon, depending on what you're fighting. So like right now, I'm hitting Explorers, so I'm running Pike, Moreau, Chin. That's your typical hostile crew loadout. And he says there's a lot of things that it doesn't say that people believe it says, but don't want to get too deep. For sure. I mean, it's like, for example, and I'm not trying to make this, you know what? I'm going to do what I want. It's my channel. But like specifically like the scripture that Michael posted, Ephesians 4:29, which is always used by like very conservative religious believers about cursing. Well, unwholesome in Greek does not mean the F-bomb. It does not mean, calling someone stupid. It's a literal Greek word that means unwholesome or immoral. So now you get to the fun argument of what is morality in speech. So that would be like speaking of murder of somebody. That's against morals. Saying F-bombs has nothing to do with any of that. I just don't do it because I don't want to get demonetized. But yeah, there's a lot of things that get misquoted that have nothing to do with what they were in Greek. And that's actually one of my things, by the way. If you're going to be religious, but study what it is. Like, not enough people, in my opinion, Christian, Islam, any of them, study in the original languages. Like, I studied Hebrew for years and Greek. It was a requirement in seminary. So I studied Koine Greek and, Hebrew, and I think that should be a requirement. And if you are in Islam, you should, should be able to do the languages and understand how it was written, the context of how it was written, all that. I think it's important. Yeah, exactly. Simplify. Or I can't speak it, but I can still read a good bit of it. I mean, obviously I know words, but in terms, I am not fluent. It takes 7 to 9 years to become fluent. It is an extremely difficult language. Greek is actually easier. I don't know why I'm looking at rewards here. I'm stuck on my Borg again. Scott, nope, not a Baptist. So what I went to was the Assemblies of God, but non-denominational. I've been a Baptist. I've been in, my wife is Presbyterian. I don't like the whole denomination thing. Just like, if you're going to love Jesus, then just love Jesus. How about that? How about you just stop putting titles on things? Javier says, what's the best crew on a Kamari with Decius? It depends on what you got. Kirk, Spock, Decius is great. If that Spock is like 750%, what you got? What you got? Kevin, that's also true. I'll say this, Kevin. It's not that words get mistranslated. It's that words mean different things. Like, not everything has a 1-to-1 variant. Like, cashew does not necessarily have a 1-to-1 in every language. That's just how that's what this nut is. But what if that doesn't exist for somebody? Also, some languages describe things differently. Like, for example, some languages have feminine and masculine connotations to everything. Latin languages do, like French and Spanish. Like, everything is feminine or masculine. Everything. This microphone is feminine or masculine. Why? Who knows? Who knows why? Klingon's the same way, actually, because it's based on German. So it's got masculine, feminine, neutral. Now we got a whole spectrum of things. So, yeah, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. Let's see what we're going to do. Somebody said about raiding a base. So I guess now we need to find a base to raid. I'm currently in Xerxes. Let's see what this level 32's got. Nice. That person is usually on. So I'm going to Rialto punch them first. And then we'll see if the shield drops in 10 minutes. How about that? Look at this Max Rialto. Y'all have never seen anything so powerful. Never. Ryan says, what are your thoughts on the seemingly unfortunate evolution of territory capture being advantageous toward power alliances? Not Ryan, I think that's exactly how it should be, because territory is the ability, or the now having the option of a real like battle setting. And let's just be honest. If America went to war with Belgium, that's not even. So, I mean, a territory capture set up how it should be. It should not be a 1-to-1 for everything. Strong should be strong and weak should be weak, which means the weak people get the territories nobody else wants. I mean, that's how it is. I don't think that's how the rest of the game should be, which is why there's PvP brackets, which I agree are ridiculous, but there's no PvP brackets in territory capture. That's why there's all this other stuff everywhere else. But in territory capture, it should be the strong are the strong. The only thing that you should be happy about is that the strong are limited to how many territories they can own. So, Scott says 5 is too many, but that's also very dependent on your server, Scott. Like for my server, my main server, that is. I'm in several servers. But like you can see my alliance here. IA is the top. We are rank 9, Obsidian Order. Rank 9. We have 4 territories. Let's look. Backing on up. Galaxy button. All right. So here's what we got. We got these right now. We share this one with Rogue. Like we split it because the cost is extreme. But we're the rank 9 and we got plenty of territory. Shout out Felix for that donation. We will convert that into charity because that's 50 pounds. So we'll do that and I'll go ahead and make that. Shout out to you, buddy. Appreciate that charity donation. I didn't mean to download that. Whoopsie buttons. That is, I don't know what that is in euros, so we're just going to say 50. But thank you so much, Felix, for supporting and donating to charity. You are freaking awesome. There we go. I'll put it on the screen. That way you get a big old shout out. If somebody out there can help share the link again, that'd be greatly appreciated. Directly. There we go. There, I just posted it for y'all. If y'all want to donate directly to it, just let me know. Greatly appreciated. Y'all are awesome. But anyway, I think territory capture is fine how it is. Like even some of the alliances that aren't super strong in our server all have territories. Like VHH is not a strong alliance, but here they are with territories. Feds is the strongest, along with IA, which IA is right here. So we see we border IA. This is the strongest alliance in the game. Then you've got Feds. Then you've got Epic, which is also right up there. So I think it's fine, personally. And then you still see like this one right here. Who's this down here? CSF. I don't even recognize who that is. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Give me the right leaderboard, please. Thank you. Wrong one. So if we sort by power, let's find CSF. CSF. Wow. The rank 24 United Christians. So if our rank 24 alliance has got a territory, I can't really fault with how territory is set up. Personally. If you do, no, I encourage you, if you don't like it, please leave comments and surveys, put comments in the YouTube channel so the devs see it. And I will even say, hey, this person said this. I personally think it's fine. If on server 20, which is a very active alliance, a very active server with level 50s on it, I think we have 6 level 50s, and the rank 24 has got one, it's all right. It's all right. And COD, glad you enjoy, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, like, look at our players. We've got... Now, some of our 50s aren't as strong as a lot of other 50s, like, but Sulu is a 50. There you go. He might only be 6'6" a minute, but he's level 50. So... Scott says 8 groups have 5 territories, but 17 alliances with territories in total. That's a lot. Wow. That's pretty cool. Javier says attempting hull breach with Decius. I have Gorkon and Kurla. Also have Chang and Az. How should I maximize Kamara with these officers? You shouldn't, because that's not a... Gorkon Kurla is not good on the Kamari. So, short answer, you shouldn't. Dude, somebody just hit my base. It hurt. Did he get my auger too? Knifey over here. I see you, Knifey. Knifey wants attention. Knifey hasn't gotten attention in a while. Hey, Knifey. Still the weakest ships of any level 40 plus on the server, but hey, Knifey. Reminds me, we need to check that base. In TC, you should be able to see the area you've captured. Now, that I agree with. I do agree with that. Manvius, look up an emulator like BlueStacks, Nox, Mimu. You want to look up an emulator. BlueStacks is the one that I use. I definitely agree you should see your own territory. That makes total sense. 5 minutes and we can see. Yeah. I use BlueStacks because that's just what's easiest for me. But y'all can use whatever you want. I just use an Android emulator. If you have an iPhone, I don't know of a way for you to do anything, so you're just SOL. Sorry. You're SOL. Yeah, if you've got Apple, the only thing you should do is stop having terrible devices for more money. That's what you should do. Hector, I have an S9 Plus. Well, no, just regular S9. But I left Apple after the iPhone 4. After Steve Jobs died, when Apple started copying everybody else and not actually innovating anything, Apple's dead to me. Now they want $1,000 for a phone that literally does what my Samsung 8 did 2 years ago. No thanks. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on, y'all. Repair this shit for me. Yeah, no problem, Avius. No, Blue, they're not late. You just got to go update them. So, like, here, it should come up on the screen here. You just literally go into your store. Like, if you don't feel like you've gotten an update recently, and just type in Star Trek Fleet Command, and then hit update. Bam. And there I did. I just did it. Cool, we're updating right now. Let's check out the game while we're here. I've played this. Not that bad. I've played this. Very boring to me. I've played this. Terrible. Played this. Meh. Haven't played that. Haven't played that. All right, been updated. Let's reopen. Yay! We updated. See, simple as that. Easy peasy. Dustin says the blue text. Yeah, but if you want to pay $1,000 for blue text, cool. You know what? I can actually do the same thing by downloading certain things on my Android. But anyway, for free. Jeff says, what about having a warehouse max, but the base can hold unlimited amount? Jeff, I made a whole video about that on warehouses. I made a video about warehouses. I made a video about generators, how they suck. I'm in 100% agree with you, sir. 100%. The newest server the strongest player is level 5. What is that server? Angel, I am not currently on Discord, but I will be later. I've got a busy day. In an hour, I've got to do an interview for football, but yeah, I will have that for you. I actually got to boot something up real quick as I wait for Star Trek Fleet Command to turn back on. You're going to hear some weird music for a second. That's because I have to check a meeting I've got to set up later. There's going to be some weird elevator music that plays in just a second, so I apologize for that. It's busy being me. Donnie says, how can you find out what server you're on? You can change servers from level 12 and below, Donnie. You can't change after that. But if you're level 12 or below, you can change. As far as finding out what server you're on, oh, I actually might be able to do this without having to do... Nope, I'll have to do this.
You are the only participant in the conference.
Alright. Let's see... Yeah, I told you the elevator music is terrible. And now I can get out of this. Alright. Apologies for that. Super professional to do multiple things at one time. Back in it. And now I can pay attention to the chat again. Oh. Scott, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hope you had a good one. Appreciate it. Hector, you as well. Hope you're having a good one. Manavis, 7 King. I have another question. I'm level 24, and I'm at the PvP Swarm system, and they are coming level 25 up in Tacus. Do they get points for it? Depends on your bracket and the description of that bracket. That would be... Mine is... Where is it at? Completely forgot what mine's called. Oh, right here. War Without. So, mine is for level 37, 39. That's the only points that give me anything. So I have to go find 37s and 39s. Oh, this base is down? Let's hit it. Let's recall. Let's swap this out to a miner. And let's see if we can hit this base. Let's see if we can raid a little bit. It'd be great if we could. We got to repair the auger and the Enterprise first, though. Oh, look at all those. I got to get more repair speed ups. And repair. And Enterprise. All right, go Enterprise, do your thing. It's probably not going to one-shot that, but let's see. We're slamming a base. And we won! Now let's start raiding it. My good ship. Yeah, boy. My Cavort's got to get back first, though. That's where it got most of it. But I can get 1.4 haul with this one. Woohoo! We're raiding now! We're raiding now! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, man. Oh, harder, Daddy. Harder. Oh, yeah. I forgot how good this feels. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. More! I need more! Forgot how good this feels. Just to rob them of everything they've worked so hard for. Give it to me! More! I must kill more. 1.4 million a haul, yeah. Yummy, 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 yummy. Look at all this. It's going to take me forever. Who cares? Ever drain solo 1 billion? Nope. I do not have the patience. I do not. But I am going to raid this guy for as long as he'll let me. Genomes. Shout out Genomes. The one that we're raiding in today's episode of Star Trek Fleet Command. Oh, man. How long has it been since I raided on stream? This has been a son of a biscuit eater. He shielded. Well, it was fun while it happened. Well, darn. I still got several million. Dang. I was excited. Like, holy crap. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 7 hits in. Did I at least cover the cost of my Enterprise repair? I did. I covered the cost of the Enterprise repair and made some stun. I mean, no, I didn't have stun on there because I was just doing a quick swap. But oh, didn't even message me. Oh, man. Hector says, you must have felt the same when you raid. Yeah, when I raid, I get kind of out of it. It's probably not healthy, but what can I say? It's an addiction. So, like, now that my shield's down, I got to go looking around and find more. Here's another base over here. So, we will hit Uncle Festus. Did he unshield? Wait, what? No, he shielded. So now we'll swap out and we'll hit another base and we'll talk again and chat. We'll talk again and chat. And we'll hit him with this Rialto. Because I actually would prefer to hit that base anyway because the trit's easier to get to. Oh, that little baby. Look at level 25. Wow. That one's not terrible. Not great. You got rated for $1 billion dilithium? Wow, bro. That sucks. That sucks. I actually feel kind of bad. So let's see. Here's our win. I didn't realize he had such weak ships in. If he would actually have some good defense ships in, like a Gladius or honestly an Intrepid or a Bortus, I would not have done as well. But he has some crappy ships in there. So he basically helped me out. He hooked me up. He hooked me up. Hector's, I'll crack it for you. Hey, if you want to come crack bases for me, Hector, please do. Please do. Save me some money. Let me go hit that hostile captain. Look at that. I should try to kill it with my miner. That'd be hilarious. All right, let's see. Down here, nothing. Here, nothing. So this is a little level 28. And there's some steel there. That'd be a really easy crack. If you're freemium, use 1 warship and 3 cargo haulers for defense. You can, but it really needs to be you build it around what's attacking you too. It's like if there's mostly enterprises, don't forget that you want a battleship. But the best defense is always going to be a shield. It will always be your top defense. And just for, you know, rating's sake, let's put Ston on here. That'll kick us up to almost, what, 2 million? I'd have to see what it is out of dock. 1.98, yeah, 2 million. Is that 327k Kumari normal for level 24? Yeah, that's pretty normal. Yeah, that's pretty normal. That's a good Kumari for your level. It's just decent. It's a cute little bird. It's a cute little bird. And let's swap our auger back in. I don't have burning laying around. That's over on my other one. Phooey. I really don't have any good officers just sitting over here. So what I really need to do is put Khan here and then Nero here. That'll be okay. Run that. Let's see over here. I'm going to fill out the bottom again. There's an attack one. And what else do we have? What's Mirek? We don't need more defense. What's Livis? I mean, I guess we could use more defense for Zal, but there we go. We'll just screw around with that for a while. And now we wait to see if that shield comes down. Now we wait. For the time I have 4 hours repair. Bro, you don't even want to know mine. Oliver says I don't have Khan yet, but I have a level 2 Decius. Is that a good replacement? For what, Oliver? For what? What you trying to do? What you trying to do? TR says, I just noticed I was no longer subscribed. Wow. Dang, TR. Tell me how you really feel, bro. No, man, don't resubscribe. I don't need your fake loyalty. Fake? You don't even love me? Yeah, never buy the Latinum chest. That's definitely a thing. Also, don't buy Latinum from the event store. There's a waste. Get officers. If you're buying Latinum, you're wasting points. Like way down here, all these missions and stuff. All this, skip all this. Don't bother. I will admit, I'm tempted to buy a frame. I know y'all are going to judge me, but like the lower decks frame, so tempted. So tempted. I don't know. I might do it. I'm not going to lie. I say I'm not going to, but I actually might do it. But what I really have to work on is these missions. But more importantly, I need officer recruit tokens and Giorgio shards. Look how expensive Giorgio is. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But if I do this one, actually what I got to do first, first thing I got to do is independent credits. Because I still need a bunch of these for upgrading 5 of 10. Javier, you're definitely not a bother. You're new to level 25. What crew would you put on the Kamari? Javier, you're just going to have to send me what you got, buddy. I mean, I can't tell you if you don't. I mean, you just send me the crew that you have, and we'll work on crewing out your Kamari. We'll get 3 just to be safe. Make sure we get plenty. Hector, how can you level up officers? What do you mean, buddy? Officer XP. So let's take a look at my 5 of 10 and see where we're at in terms of cost and needing to upgrade her. So I've got the shards. I'm 30 independent credits short and 17,000 Borg. So I'll hold off on the independent credits because I can get those real quick from the Facton store. We can go to the Augment store right now and get that done now. Paul's got a full pull on Giorgio. That's awesome. But what do you mean? I don't understand the question. Paul, everybody, please, when you ask a question, formulate it into a complete sentence. Saying Rev Giorgio X1 pull on Discover what is best our investment. I got no idea what you're saying, buddy. I don't know. Yeah, Manavis, don't waste money getting Latinum in the event store. Get officers. Get officers. That's what we're saying. Don't buy Latinum in the event store. Got to rebuild the Stella. I forgot about my second Stella. Also, I need to do this, but I need to do this more importantly. Because, yes, I am still not maxed out on my levels. Pathetic, I know. Andy Tate says, G is not much more expensive than Burnham, though. Seems like there's more of a difference, but B requires 110 and G requires 100. The difference is, though, is Giorgio is really good and Burnham is, she's okay. She's okay. She's not that great. She's okay. She's not that great. 2 minutes until Uncle Festivus hopefully gives us his Presimus? Words. Hard. What's up, Grim? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. How have you been? Let's see, we'll get this. Also need to go buy some more shields. I'll buy us another 7-day shield. And buy a 3-day. I know Giorgio is better, just pointing out the cost. Oh, fair enough, Andy. Fair enough. No worries. Aura says Burnham is good on her own. Burnham's really not that good on her own. Because when I look at epics, I look at epics that are decent captains. And Burnham's not a good captain. She's okay. She's okay. Yeah, the key is max, though, Ori. And I try not to look at the officers at max because that's like only whales are going to have a max Burnham. That's so ridiculously hard to do as free to play. Like, look at my officers. Maxing epics is hard. Literally don't even have my Gorkon maxed. Like, I don't, and I've played for 2 years. I don't think you can realistically max an epic officer if you're free to play. I don't think it's realistic. All right. We're going to see if we can crack this base. Then you're going to see me pull a whoopee. Relocate. Now we got to repair. I hate using all these speed ups, but we're just going to fly through and hit again. And then we'll start going for the looties. Looty loo. There we go. Cracked and open. All right, there's 2 million. Raiding away. We're raiding away. And there's 1.5 million. So we're just going to keep on doing this. So hopefully we unlock all of the treasures inside. Sorry if I'm not looking at questions, because when I get raiding, I literally have to click these buttons every few seconds. So it's going to be hard for me to check at the screen. But y'all wanted me to raid. You wanted me to have the blood flow down my chin in battle and glory. Well, that's what you're getting, which is a lot of staring at a screen and clicking buttons. Click, click, click. We're getting some good ones in. We're getting some good ones in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's tasty, yummy. It tastes really yummy. Yoda like. Like Yoda does. Because this dude's got a lot of lithium and it's easy to get to. I've not raided like this in forever and it feels so good. Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited and it's understood. If you don't shield, I'm gonna crack your base. All right. This one's not shielding so far, so we're making some money. Making some money. Money, 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 money. Money. Raiding money. Stealing from his pocketbook because he didn't raid those resources. Oops, I'm hitting with the same ship again. Recall. Do 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 do. And recall. So I'm getting 2 million a pop on one and 1.5 million on the other. So every 12 seconds I'm getting like 3.5 million resources. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm about to give this person, I'm helping them out. They won't have to shield anymore. There's a random D4 flying down here. And another random Saladin. What the heck is going on? Do. What you got 5 minutes on, Simplify? Let me know so I can sing about it. I'm really bad at singing, but I do it anyway. All right, look at all that. See how it's going down so fast? We're just draining them. Draining them. Draining them. Yeah. Yeah. Steal from the rich and give to the richer. Ah, nice, man. Nice. Definitely get your raid on there, buddy. And teach me about gardening, because I'm terrible at it. Give me a gardening tip right now, Simplify. Give me a gardening tip. Like, assume I'm the worst gardener on earth. Assume that if I touch something green, it dies. What's a good tip? No, Oliver, I hit bases like 4 times my ship power. Damn it, Theory. frickin' Newton. I guess I'll say hey. Still got a good raid in, but he just repaired because my got destroyed. Yeah, level 50s. There's, like I said, we got like 7 of them on our server, so we'll just start repairing this one. It'll take the least amount of time. Oh yeah, if I can beat a Newton, but only if I have all my ships in dock. I gotta have all of them. If I have all my attack ships loaded out, I can kill the Newton. Technically, they're not buddies. 2 different alliances. They just like to hit me. That's all it is. They just like to hit me. It's whatever. So like Frosty just came as Enterprise A, which the Enterprise A is a piece of crap, but when you're level 50 and you can afford one, why not? Sure, I'll scan theory. I gotta repair a ship first, so let's repair. Like that Newton is better than that. The Newton that just hit me is better than that Enterprise A. Here's the Newton. And then scan his base for y'all. Hey Jason, what's up, buddy? So he's got the Newton out, his Kelvin, a Discovery, a Cavort, Antares, and another Antares. So here's your Kelvin with Burnham, which this is okay. So even his isn't maxed, but that's still nasty. Then running a maxed AP, and then of course Saru, which I really like the Saru card. I always like to say hey to the 50s when they come by. So we need to make sure our shield doesn't fall. And by the way, the only reason I'm saying that this sucks is not because I'm saying Frosty sucks, is the ability of the Enterprise A is terrible. So it's the weakest of the 3 epics. It's the weakest. Yeah, here he just Theory just hits bases. It's no big deal. It's whatever. Theory wants to be here. Say hey, Theory. Just be friendly to people. It's whatever. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I can't afford to be a level 50, so it's cool. I do kind of like... I wonder if they are allied, though. I don't know. I don't keep up with the politics on the server. So they could be allied. I did get a crap ton of resources off that base, though. So, all in all, it was still a win for me. Aura says I'm cheering for NA sucking. It does, compared to the Tribune. You know, the Klingon, it does. It's the worst of the 3. That doesn't mean it's terrible, though. I mean, it's still a freaking epic ship. It's just not the best of the epics. Or says the entire game has been ostensibly, obtusely biased towards feds. Well, to be fair, so is Star Trek. Like, Star Trek is very biased to the Federation, like, as a whole. So that's kind of like the theme. Man, and they only do that, by the way, also because fans want more Federation stuff. Like, not enough people. I've had this conversation with them. Not enough people come at them and are wanting a 24-hour chest. Are wanting Klingon and other stuff. They're wanting more Fed stuff. So more people need to, like I keep saying in videos, more people need to request that if that's what you want. Who are they polling? Surveys, people who talk to them. Like I said, I'm telling you what they've told me. That's all I'm saying. That's just what they've told me. So, I mean, you can call Scopely liars. That's cool. But Alex says, was the Enterprise A special ability? So it's a damage booster, similar to how the D4 works, instead of having the shield regen like the Enterprise does. If it had the shield regen, it'd be really freaking good. Says, I'm rushing to get to a Katinga. Why? Why are you getting to a Katinga? It just looks cool. It's made of paper mache. It's going to go boom. Still cool that it's a Katinga, though. Oh, and you start repairing another ship. So I need 3 more for that. What are the ranks for this? Man, there's no way I can get into rank 4. Maybe. But look how behind I am. There's no chance. I'd have to spend all day killing people and waste so much money. I mean, I'm a Klingon fan too, alright, but the Bortus is the same thing as the Katinga. The Katinga just has a bigger faceplate. That's the only thing in the model that's different in the game. That's literally it. And I love my Bortus, but that's the only difference. Okay, guys, here's what we're going to do. Because I've got a meeting I've got to do in 30 minutes for my other YouTube channel. I'm going to wrap up the stream. I'm also going to throw on an 8-hour shield. I might stream later tonight on Twitch. If you're not on the Twitch, jump on there. I do appreciate everybody who's donated to charity. I know a couple people were going to do it after I got off. So we'll follow up and make sure we got what we were looking for. But I appreciate everybody. I'm going to keep sharing that out, though. And I'm going to keep sharing that. We want to support charity here during the holiday season. I love y'all for the support. I love everything that y'all are doing. I love who y'all are as the fans and the people who follow the show. Y'all are fantastic. Make sure you join the Discord channel if you haven't already, because the Discord channel is literally where I am most of the time. If you contact me directly on that or Facebook, that is the best way to get a hold of me. I know everybody's starting to leave before I get all these notes out. So hope you enjoyed the stream. We got some raids in. We got smacked by level 50. So that's always cool. Seeing level 50 ships is always pretty cool. Shout out to Theory and his Newton and Frosty, the snowman, bringing the Enterprise A by. So y'all got to see that with its little turbines going off, and it just left. Shout out Frosty for leaving. Hope y'all had a great time. Enjoyed hanging out with you. If y'all want to support the channel directly, hit that PayPal link or the Venmo, and once again, hit up the Discord, and I will be there a little bit later, and then probably will be on Twitch tonight playing maybe Battlefield 3, maybe Marvel Strike Force. We'll find out. You'll have to be there to figure it out. Love y'all. God bless. Live long and prosper. We'll see you on the next one.